Whoa! Whoa! It's finally happening! Cub Zero is evolving! Geez, I don't know how long I was sitting there training, but oh my goodness, guys. It was all worth it because here is Avalinx, the long-awaited evolution of Cub Zero. Oh my gosh, we're also learning Sucker Punch here, and sorry, I need to kind of get into the groove here because welcome back to Pokemon Sage, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the finale. It's official this time, guys. Last episode, I wasn't sure if we'd make it, but this time it is official because today we're taking on the final gym of this game, or I guess the third gym of this game, but the final gym of this demo, I should say, and we are going to need all the help we can get, which is why I've been training up a lot off screen, and you can see now we've got our brand new Avalinx here, nice and evolved, looking like it wants to lead, and indeed it is hopefully going to lead us to victory here against the Andante Bay Pokemon Gym. And specifically the gym leader, Cameron, which you just saw there, because as you guys might know, last episode I kind of left things on a cliffhanger, and I've been practicing this gym battle a little bit. Cub Zero, you're our final shot here, dude. And all we've got is Slash, actually. I mean, we've got Bite, but oh gosh, that did no damage at all. Okay, well, and I swear I had to train quite a lot for this because this gym leader is no joke. If you thought the last gym was tough, this is even worse. So we've got Potter at level 27 here, Cobalt at 28. I don't know if he actually did any training, but I definitely trained up Alpine and Avalinx a lot here, and they are hopefully going to be our keys to victory here because as you might know, it is a water gym, and Potter as well did some training, but yeah, I guess because most of my Pokemon are actually weak to fire type, and there's a certain Pokemon that the gym leaders have that might have a little bit of fire behind him. But before we get to it, we definitely got to heal up our Pokemon, and if you guys are excited for another episode, for the finale I should say, make sure to hit that like button if you've enjoyed this series, and if you are ready for the final battle. If anything, this is worse than going in there blind, because I do know this guy's Pokemon and his strategies, and I still can't beat him, so yeah, I guess I also don't know how to do this puzzle apparently, but I've done this quite a couple of times, so I should be able to get it next try. I guess, messed up, but wait a second. Actually, this is what I messed up. I think we're supposed to go over here. Yep, there we go. And now one final elevator will lead us to, never mind, we've got one more. And finally, we will make it to the gym leader. So now this is it, guys, the finale of Pokemon Sage version. I can't believe it, but here we are with our finally evolved Cub Zero with the hearts there. Actually, is he leading the party? Because I feel like we shouldn't have him. Yeah, okay, we've got Alpine up first. Definitely want him. And without further ado, let's take on Cameron. Why, hello, Challenger. I am Cameron, scientist of this laboratory. Can you imagine that centuries before this area sank into the sea, it was part of Andante Bay? Wait, like the actual laboratory was? These ruins are now home to so many Pokemon. I wish that I could just jump in and swim with them, but I have to settle for looking through the windows of my submersible. Wait. Is this actually James Cameron, like the movie director? Because he literally had a thing called the Challenger Deep, and he went down to like the very bottom part of the ocean in the real world. And I'm pretty sure this guy is either based on him, or yeah, I guess he must be based on him. I'm sorry, my enthusiasm sometimes gets the best of me. Now, I assume you're here to fight for the Death Badge, but you're in my element now. It's time to sink or swim. I knew we couldn't go without any puns, and it is time to take on Cameron. I'm definitely going to say he's based on James Cameron, by the way, because he is, after all, a water-type gym leader, and like he said, he's got his whole submersible and stuff, which is literally what he did. I think it was like to study the remains of the Titanic, and actually James Cameron did direct the Titanic movie, like the actual Titanic movie, the big one. So yeah, I don't know if one had to do with the other, but I think he's a pretty cool guy, and it's pretty awesome to see this gym leader based off of him. But regardless on whether who he's based on, he has got Nursery up first, and this Pokemon here is actually pretty annoying. As you saw in its first turn there, it set up the light screen. Thankfully, he's going for the Super Potion here because we definitely don't want him to use that on his later Pokemon. Oh, a critical hit, nice. All right, Alpine's getting off to a good start here, even though we're only getting 2-hit Bullet Seeds right now, but this Pokemon also has Reflect, and that's what I was really hoping it wouldn't do because, of course, Reflect raises the team's defense for 5 turns, but this Pokemon actually has the Light Clay item, so it's actually going to have the Reflect up for 7 turns now, I believe, if not 8. It might be 8 turns, actually. And it even gets the paralysis there. Oh, boy. Okay, so that move that it used there, Depth Charge as well, is a water type move. I think it's his signature move because this guy does give out the Depth Badge, or I think it's the Deep Badge or something like that. So you think a move like Depth Charge is definitely his signature there. But it can also has a chance to paralyze, and it actually paralyzed Alpine, which is the main thing I was talking about there. Next up is Barracuda, though, which is not really as threatening, I think, as that Nursery. I mean, Nursery wasn't really too threatening. It's just the fact that it set up Reflect and Light Screen, and it doesn't even matter because we get a critical hit and destroy Barracuda in one hit. What? Did that really just happen? Okay, I feel like this is actually a bad thing because now he's going out to Glockdo, and he's got Reflect and Light Screen still up for a couple more turns. And Glockdo is definitely the Pokemon that I've struggled the most against here. It is a Water and Fire type. As I mentioned, this Water leader has got a little bit of Fire to him as well. And we've got to hope the best, I guess. Maybe get a couple of flinches in. Oh, nope. Well, there's the first flinch that we could have gotten, and it's not going to happen. And we're going to get one shot by Flame Burst. So, not really off to the best of starts here. Plus, like I mentioned, this guy does still have the Reflect and Light Screen up right now. So, not great. I think I'm going to just go for a Sucker Punch. I don't think it's going to do very much damage, though, with that Reflect up, too. And the Flame Burst coming through. Wow. That is a lot of damage, dude. The Light Screen has faded, though. That means that Reflect probably still has, like, one more turn up. So, you know what? Avalanche, I'm going to keep you alive just for now. Potter, this is what your training was for, buddy, to take on those moves. Those hits, I guess. Yeah, even though you're trapped in the Whirlpool now. And that does kind of suck, but I think Reflect should have one more turn, if anything. So, yeah. Sorry, Potter. I think you're going to have to be sacrificed here, buddy, because this Glockdo, as far as I know, the only way that I can take him out with my current team is actually a Smackdown from Pyro. And in order to do that, we're going to need him to be a lot lower HP, and he just got a critical hit there, so that's not really what I was counting on. Platypal, how would you like to give this a shot, dude? I know you've been itching to get out here and die to a fire, water, octopus thing. Oh, geez, I feel like, I need to get rid of this paralysis on Alpine as well at some point. Not that it's really going to matter against Glockdo, I guess, but, you know, just in case. I think I'm going to go for a Super Potion. I don't know if this Glockdo can one-shot Platypal. Probably with a Depth Charge, actually. Let's find out, everybody. Oh, boy. Okay, not going to one-shot him, actually. Surprise there. Huh. The Reflect finally wears off, though, which is definitely what we were waiting for this whole time. And I guess I should heal up the paralysis over the potion there really quickly on Alpine. So I'm probably going to go back out to Avalanche, and now that he doesn't have Reflect, we'll see how much the Sucker Punch does. I mean, I'm not expecting too much out of it, but, you know, at least a good amount. I think we can also survive a Flame Charge. So, yeah, we can get off 2 Sucker Punches, maybe. I don't know, man. We got to hope for the best here. Come on. There's one. And Avalanche. All right, barely going to survive it. I think we can get off one more here and then bring the Smackdown on Pyro. Oh, we get burned, too. Wow. Alright, I guess that's pretty lucky that we didn't get burned earlier. That would have been pretty bad. The Sucker Punch would have done actually 0 damage, but... Alright, we've got 2 Pokemon still left against Glockdo and whatever else this gym leader has got, because I'm not gonna lie, guys, this is probably the first time I have beaten this Glockdo in all of my runs of this battle before. But like I said, I didn't have Avalanche before, so definitely a force to be reckoned with so far. I'm liking it, and his final Pokemon is actually going to be... I don't even know what that said there, actually, so let's just stick around and find out. I've still got my lifeline. Oh, boy. This is not good. This is Scoobug, and I believe, as the name implies, this is a water and bug-type Pokemon here, so let's, I guess, smack it down. That's going to be still super effective, right, because it is a bug-type, and it's totally going to get destroyed? What? Hold up. Did that really just happen? I guess Avalanche was the key to victory after all. Gym Leader Cameron has gone down. Even though I want to credit the critical hit a little bit there, I feel like if that didn't happen, I don't know where we would be right now, to be honest. I don't know if Pyro would have gotten one shot, most likely, because it probably had Depth Charge, but geez Louise. That was, woo! There's no sweat on my forehead, but pretend I'm wiping the sweat off. I took so many precautions, but still, you took the win. Yes, we did it. We got the W, and now we get the Death Badge. I can't believe it. I can't believe we actually did it. Wow, that gym leader. That was something, man. A symbol that to get to the top, you have to dive deep within yourself. Okay, dude, you're getting a little bit too deep here. No pun intended. Of course, I've got something else for you too. The Depth Charge TM. The thing that wrecked through pretty much our entire team here. It hits Pokemon underwater for extra damage and may paralyze your foe. I once nearly threw in all my research because I hit a dead end, but I knew giving up would eat at me forever. There will be times when your adventure may get hard, but I can see in you that you've got the right stuff. You've made it this far, don't stop now. The next challenge awaits. I love that he keeps mentioning challenge too, because James Cameron's thing was called the Deep Sea Challenger. So yeah, this guy's all about it right now. Definitely a reference to the man himself, James Cameron. I love it. And we've now got his depth badge as well. I actually can't believe his message at the end too. It made so much sense because I legit had to persevere through that gym battle. I didn't think I would be recording this episode today. Honestly, I thought I would need another day of preparation or training, or that I might have to pull out some other Pokemon from the PC or something. But after all, guys, the training did pay off. And Avalanche seemed to be the key pretty much to beating that gym leader, because that's pretty much the only difference I had from my previous attempt, I guess, was evolving Avalanche, or rather Cub-Zero. But now that we've done that, I guess we're pretty much done with this game. I wanted to take a look through, actually. I don't even know why I'm at the PC right now, to be honest, but I guess since we are basically done, I wanted to take a look through all the Pokemon that we've caught so far, and actually some of the ones that I'm missing, because I know that Arikun here has another version, or an alternate form. That's different Pokemon though, but I never found it. And there might be a couple of more that I'm missing in here, but just to go through, there's some really, really unique type combinations in this game as well. I know Quibble here turns into a ground and flying type, which is pretty unique, I guess, as far as the flying Pokemon go. We got a Talonflame as well with a fire flying type here. Doesn't have that Gale Wings though. Maybe it does, I don't know. But this little thing was awesome too with the Drought. I wish that this would actually be the fire flying. I don't know, maybe in combination, these two bird Pokemon here would actually be really cool together, but yeah. Oh, this little thing that hatched from the egg. I already forgot about this Pokemon too, that's so crazy. There is actually a full Pokedex. I know a lot of people actually wanted me to take a look at the full Pokedex of this game, but I don't know if I want to, because I feel like eventually this game will be updated, and I don't really want to spoil everything for myself so far, but hey, it looks like we've actually still got a little bit more left, because the professor is here. Oh wait, this isn't the professor, this is Professor Northington, I guess. Orangey, good to see ya. It's been quite a while since we last met. The crystal you fetched for me has been a great help to my research. Please come with me. You should look at the advances I've made. Wait, this is his place? Apologies for the mess. I've been busy preparing for a journey of my own. Wait, where is this man going? You're familiar with the old legends, correct? A star fell from the sky and gifted the people of ancient Urobos with great knowledge. With that knowledge came great responsibility? No, not Spider-Man. The people built a great city of gold with the star at its center. However, the ancient people grew complacent, and an evil king seized power. Wait, is this for real? This sounds like the star in Anna's Star City in Pokemon X and Y. I don't know, at least I think that thing was like a meteorite, or it came from space as well. And he is definitely talking about stars crashing down, so they returned from whence it came, taking its knowledge with it, leaving the Golden City to crumble into ruins. Okay, never mind, this star was apparently sentient. It just went back into space. It's quite a charming tale, a warning to use one's gifts to the fullest and never take for granted what one has been given. However, what if I told you the story is true? Wow, I definitely didn't see that one coming, bro. That's the ancient Orobians knew things we did not, that the City of Gold is no mere legend. After years of research, I know it's real. The signs are quite clear. The ancient tribes made dozens of stone carvings, all telling similar stories about a star falling from the heavens and giving the gift of knowledge to humanity. How much you want to bet this star is like a Pokemon, like Deoxys or something? And the cave you found the crystal star, or the star crystal in, was created from a fragment of that falling star. It's dated to the same period. The connection is undeniable. Orangey, I won't keep you from your own journey, but I do ask for your help. Your assistance in obtaining the crystal furthered my research by a great deal. If you would continue with me as my aide, I'm certain we can achieve great things. So what, this dude wants to collect the Dragon Balls right now? What does collecting these star things do? I'm not really sure. My apologies for rambling. It's been a while since I've been able to share my research. Please make yourself at home. Wait, that's it? Wow, I love the pose though. He just gets up on his desk, just back to researching. He's just staring at this star crystal, dude. It's like, for real. This is actually the one that we got from the Starry Cave. Nice. So I wonder what they actually do then, because he didn't really tell us. He just told us to make ourselves at home. But how long am I supposed to make myself at home for? Because this is the end of the demo. So does that mean that it's over? We're just supposed to chill with Professor Northington until forever, I guess? I don't know. Oh, never mind. here he comes. Take your time to think about my offer. With your help, you and I could accomplish many great things. Oh, I don't doubt that, Professor Northington. I just don't know what those great things that you're talking about necessarily are. I'm a little curious, and now Sequoia is here, so how's your Pokedex coming along? Oh, Professor Northington, it's nice to meet you in person. You're Mangrove's assistant, yes? That young woman over there, her advisor and I, let's just say we have a history together. I assume you know him as well. Professor Mangrove, of course, dude. This is Northington Mangrove, you know? They're like the most iconic scientist duo since Dexter and Mandark. Isn't it about time that you and Professor Mangrove set your differences aside? It must have been years since you've seen him. You used to be friends. Are you really in a position to lecture me about my own past? Professor, all I'm saying is, I've had enough of your sanctimonious tone. I have nothing more to discuss with a narrow-minded fossil like Mangrove. Oh, whoa, relax. Hey, at least Mangrove is an actual professor and not some bitter old putz fiddling around with storybooks. Ooh, you just got burned, bro. Always keep in mind the source of all your information. The same event can look very different from two different points of view. You must remain vigilant and careful about those with whom you associate. And above all else, never give up on your dreams. Wow, that was kind of creepy. And then to end it off on a light note like that, bro, that's just like, that's kind of confusing. Now I don't know who to believe. What the? I really screwed that up. I really thought they'd have buried the hatchet by now. I'm sorry you saw that. I don't really feel comfortable getting into details, but he and Mangrove used to be real close friends until they had a falling out over some research. It was before my time, but I guess it was worse than I thought. Well, it's lucky I got to see you though, because I have a little something to give you from your mom. A bicycle? What? What's the point of this? So I can ride around the routes that we've already completed and dream about what's next for this game? You can even get to Vivasi City from here. Your mom gave me a message too. Hey, sweetheart, hope you haven't worn those shoes out with all your traveling around. Just in case, here's a nice little present. Oh, that's pretty cute, actually. I like that right there. XOXO, Mom. All right, Orangey, I have to get going. I've got to get some seawater samples for Professor Mangrove. Of course you do. That sounds amazing, Sequoia. And now that we've got this bike, I wonder, yep, this is the end of Demo 2. There's no further story. From here, you can continue to train and evolve, along with going back and catching new Pokemon. We hope you've had a great time playing. Oh, I've had an amazing time playing, and I have loved this game. Just like I loved the first demo, I have really thoroughly enjoyed the second demo, even though somehow it took me a whole month to complete it. But I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I honestly thought that gym battle was going to be a whole lot tougher, but I guess Avalanche really did come through, and as the thing said, you know, I guess the only thing we have left to do is to try and evolve our Pokemon, but really the only Pokemon that I had close to even evolving was Avalanche. I feel like this is a good point to end off the playthrough. I did try to catch as many Pokemon as we could throughout the routes. I'm pretty sure I caught most of the stuff. We just didn't really get to evolve a lot, but let me know if you guys would like to see any more content of Pokemon Sage. As I mentioned though, I don't really want to spoil the full Pokedex because this game will eventually be updated, hopefully within a year or two's time we'll have another great update for this, because I really love this game. I love the Fakemon in it, and I would love to see the story continued. Actually, we got to see the story kind of start up with this demo with Team Aurum and stuff, and now I'm wondering if like Northington and the other scientists that we met have anything to do with that, because there's definitely some fishy stuff going on here in the Ouroboros region. I can't wait to see more of this, so hopefully we do get an update sometime next year. But until then, that is going to be it for Pokemon Sage, so thank you all so much for watching this playthrough. Make sure to check out the game down below and download it, and if you want to check out the full Pokedex, you can go ahead and do so. I won't be spoiling it here on the channel though, but you know, feel free to go ahead and do that yourself. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode, because I guess this is the end, so it's a bit of a short one, but it was definitely awesome. I enjoyed it, and I hope you did as well. So let me stop delaying this outro and say goodbye.